Dun dun dun! It is time for a good old-fashioned unboxing video of some mail. This was sent to me from Andrew Jaremko. I believe that's how you pronounce your name. I apologize if I screwed that up. This box weighs almost 4 pounds. I don't know what's all in here. We did make a small trade for some Greenlight cars and some Greenlight toolings that I was missing. And of course, that's not all that's in here, because I think I was supposed to only get like 4 cars, and of course he did something ridiculous. So we're going to see what's in this box. I know he said he was going to send me an REOK, and then he also wanted to trade for these Greenlight cars. So I don't know. We're gonna find out what's in here. I decided to do this one on camera by itself because of how massive it is, which is interesting because I haven't got mail from people like that in a while, and then in this week I actually got 3 packages. The other 2, ripping the box right. The other 2 I'm going to show on a different video. Okay, so we got bags. This is going to be a long one. I can already tell. So let's hopefully you're in for it. All right, we got a bag here, plastic bag with this is awesome. I didn't pick up any of these. This is a Greenlight with a gooseneck trailer. Look at how huge that thing is. The little like gooseneck little bit thing in the back of the trailer is broken off. I don't know if that's somewhere in the package. The other thing that's weird about this is look at the tiny wheels on this thing. It actually kind of works. They're really small, but I don't know. For some reason that kind of works. I wonder if they made it really small so that it would work with this gooseneck trailer. So anyway, that's pretty cool. This trailer is super long. It's got ramps that flip down, and yeah, thank you very much, but for this was not part of the trade. So this was an extra. Not sure if that thing was already broken off or if that broke off in transit, which is possible. It's in a box with a bunch of heavy die casts, so yeah, and I just took one of those off, and I got to try to get that back on. And that's Greenlight for you, you know. Greenlight's a great brand, but they're pretty ambitious sometimes with moving parts, and sometimes sometimes they break, but that's okay. All right, so here's that truck. The truck is actually, I don't know, those little wheels, I'm not sure about, but I kind of like them. Toolbox in the back. Good example of this casting, definitely. All right, so there's that. Let's see here. I'm just going to start pulling out. This is going to be slightly more difficult than I anticipated. Okay, so I should have known because this box is really, really heavy. And so it's a bunch of loose cars, and they're all packed in here like really, really tight. Okay, this is a project. This is something that he wanted me to do. All right, what this is something I believe that was sent to him from Travis, Heavy Metal 164. I'm trying to be kind of careful taking it out. This is a Kyosho that I think he got from the Toy Pimp. It is not screwed together. It doesn't have any screws, actually. I don't think it originally came with wheels on it. I think he put these wheels on it from something else. But he wanted to see if I could possibly put headlights in this. So he's trying to coax me into getting back into customizing. And you know what? I'm going to try it. And just looking at it, initial impression, I think it's definitely going to be possible. In fact, I already kind of know how it would be possible. However, it's probably going to take me a long time to do it, so please be patient with me. But we'll definitely revisit that in another video. I'll probably end up showing it and all that good stuff. All right, let's take a look at this. We've got some... man, he just threw in a ton of stuff. This box box is just absolutely massive. All right, we got Johnny Lightning, AMX. We got another Johnny Lightning. This is an older Johnny Lightning, 56 Chevy. We've got another older Johnny Lightning, 56 Chevy. And then this one's cool. This is the like Monte Carlo or whatever. I like that casting. It's an older Johnny. It's kind of a weird one, but I do think it's kind of cool. And it is magenta. So the older Johnnies are very, very hit or miss. They're kind of weird castings. Like, they kind of look a little weird. But kind of neat, though. So you can tell that they're older because they have like this little hook thing in the front. And that's actually how they didn't have like boosters like Hot Wheels do for around the track. They used like these little like systems that hit the bottom of the base and make it go. So you can tell they're older Johnny Lightnings when they have that little hook feature on the bottom. All right, so let's remove those here quick. We got a carded piece here. Blue Collar series. Yeah, I got a blade. Just pat. Ooh, wow. Okay, that's a green machine, right? To be honest, I don't know what the regular release entirely looks like, but this definitely looks like a green machine to me. Look at that. Okay, so he went ridiculous on extras. Like, this is insane already to get a greenie in there. Let's see this one here. Yeah. I always try to warn people, I'm not really good when it comes to trades and trying to throw in extras, really, because I just don't want to throw in stuff that you really don't like, for one, or that you're not going to keep. And plus, I don't have, like, I don't know. Plus, I'm a bit of a hoarder. I got hoarding tendencies, so it's hard for me to give up anything. But so sometimes I get feel a little guilty when someone throws in a bunch of stuff like this, but it's still really, really cool. This is cool. This little red express wagon. I've always kind of wanted one of these castings. This is an older Johnny, but it's not, doesn't have like that thing, but the little red wagon, it's a classic. Definitely a cool piece. So thank you very much, Andrew. All right, I think the trade portion is actually right in here, so I'm going to open up this one. I think this is basically what I traded for, were these 4 cars. And I'm trying to get them out here. I believe these were just toolings that I needed. So we've got the 2016 Chevy Volt. NYPD. Just needed an example of this casting. This one does have a metal base. It's number 911. That is pretty cool because it's number 911 and it's a cop car. That is actually, I don't know, a weird coincidence, but super neat. This casting's actually really awesome. You know, you never think you'd be like excited about getting a Chevy Volt in 1/64 scale, but this thing's got headlights. It's got taillights, detail. It's got a nice looking light bar, and altogether it's a really nice one. I don't know which series this was from. I know it was from a Hot Pursuit series, but I'm not sure which one. But that is super cool. Thank you very, very much. So literally these 4 cars I'm about to show you, that is one of them, are the ones I traded for. 2013 Chevy Cruze. This was in a Black Bandit series. Again, a real basic little sedan car, but nicely done. Little bow tie up front. You got the lens details in the back. You got lens detail in the front and the back. This one's number 3829. Very cool. Very cool to snag that example. Basic car, yes, but Greenlight does some really cool little basic models, and I try to collect one of every tooling because I'm a nerd like that. All right, Honda Civic Si. I actually had a version of this Honda Civic, but it's a Black Bandit one, and I didn't really like it so much, so I wanted another like more standard color for it. And here it is. So you got some headlights that are lensed that aren't put in the best. Admittedly, they kind of stick out just a little bit. I don't know if I could fix that at all or not, but I think my black banded one also suffers from that issue. You do have some taillight lens details as well. This one's got a plastic base because it was used in the Motor World series. GL056 is the tooling number. It does have rubber tires though, and that does look pretty good. It's definitely more of a lighter orange than I anticipated it being. I thought it was going to be a lot darker orange. This is more of like a light pumpkin orange. So there's that one. And then lastly, as far as part of the trade, is this one right here, the 2013 Ford Fusion Indianapolis DPW. This is pretty cool. Department of Public Works car. Interesting. So this is a plastic base model. I'm not sure. I don't think this one was a high-speed casting, though. It's got a GL tooling number, but it was plastic base. It has lens detail up front here, lens detail in the back, and it's a pretty cool Ford Fusion model. Again, it's another basic car, but I think it's cool to just get this in true 1/64 scale, or pretty close to 1/64 scale. I'm pretty sure it's pretty close. It's got to be close. But there is that one. I'd almost prefer it if it was just didn't have the side tampo on here and it was just a plain white car. But maybe I'll get a different one down the road. That will be maybe a different color. I don't know how many times they released this car, but not much. I'm pretty sure they did not release it very much. All right. What is in here? Uh-oh. Got some boxed pieces. So we got a Matchbox, Pontiac GTO. Actually, I think this was also part of the trade. Now that I think about it. I remember he asked me if I was interested in this one, and I said yes, definitely. That's cool. The Judge. Rubber tires, plastic body, metal body, plastic base, plastic spoiler. That's an awesome little Matchbox. I dig it. That's cool. Thank you very, very much for that one. We got to keep her moving here. I don't even know how much is left. Do we have some left in the box yet? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, boy. Ooh. This is neat. This is what I think it is. If it's what it says in the box, this is a premium Tomica Mitsubishi Lancer GSR Evo 3. And I don't have this one. Oh, that's sweet. So these are awesome. It's got plastic headlights, plastic taillights. It is a plastic base, but a very robust plastic base. I've talked in plastic wheels and tires, but they look really, really good. Best in the business. So I've talked about Tomica Premium quite a bit in the last few months or whatever on the channel. And I don't have this one, so I am super stoked to actually get this. This is actually really cool. This is one that I considered purchasing, and I just never did. So, and now I don't have to. That is a really sweet extra. Thank you so much, Andrew, for that one. What else do we got? Oh, man. Another Tomica Premium. This one is a Mazda RX-7. Oh, boy. And this is another one I do not have. And here it is. This is kind of a crazy looking one. You got lens detail up front. Looks like it's inserted in the back there. Suspension, of course, metal body. Plastic base. Does this one have any opening features? Did the other one have opening features? Did I miss anything? No, it did not. That's okay. All right. Very, very cool. I don't have it. Look at the detail inside the thing. Man, that is awesome. Throws in Tomica Premium cars as extras. Now I feel really, really bad because all I did was send you the cars that you really wanted. Like I said, I struggle with trying to figure out extras. I'm just digging around. I'm like, God, you wouldn't want that. I just don't want to feel dumb giving you something that you really wouldn't even enjoy. This is a Tomica Basic, and it is a Nissan Fairlady Z Nismo police car. Super cool, dude. It's in 157 scale, so it's quite large. It's got opening doors, suspension. The Tomica Basic models are so cool. Was really not digging him for a while, and now I really like him. Okay, dude. There's more in this box. I'm going to try to get it all out, but it's proving to be a bit of a challenge. It's packed in a maze of bubble wrap and bags. I don't know who does this. This many extras. He said, you're going to want to open this on camera. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I was like, okay. He's like, you know what that means? I'm like, yep, I know what that means. You likely went overboard. And I am just checking right now just to see if I missed anything in this box, because it is crazy. Okay, I don't think I missed anything. I think what you see in this pile is going to be the rest of it. Now, I can see what this one is right through the bag. This is a Super Treasure Hunt Fiat, which I don't have. That's actually a pretty cool looking Super in person outside of the package. Definitely not something I would have like tried to trade for or would have been crazy about, but seeing it in the loose in person, it's actually a pretty good looking Super. The color's kind of neat. That's awesome, dude. Thank you so much for that. I'm going to go ahead and put that in my Super Treasure Hunt collection. And then, what do we got in here? Oh, boy. So, it's pretty obvious that he watches my channel fairly regularly because I just had this car actually in a Matchbox Monday episode that was just absolutely trashed. And then he sends me this one. And I mentioned in that video that I wanted a better example of the car. And this is it. Wow, dude. Ford Group 6. Oh, yeah. Copyright date 1969. Lesney. Look at that thing. It's in pretty good shape. The stickers got some wear. Totally okay. Dude, that is totally awesome. I can't believe you sent me that. That is super cool. Thank you so much. All right, so while you're looking at that one, let's see if I can get another one open. Oh, no. Really? Boy, dude. Yeah. Is this a Revell one, or is this a... I think it is. Yeah. Revell Lowriders. What? Dude. And it's one I don't have. I'm pretty sure this is a Revell one, yeah, RV. Because I know that Racing Champions also made ones that were similar, but this is definitely a Revell. Dude, okay. That's crazy. The fact that you're even able to find one that I didn't have, because I have a ton of them. and throw that in the box. That is definitely a hit. Thank you so much again. What do we have in here? Oh, these are kind of cool. This is Muscle Machines, isn't it? Yeah, Muscle Machines. Look at this wacky thing. The wheels on this thing are just crazy. Whenever these put out. I don't know. But that is a crazy looking Ford Focus. Big old wing on it. I only have a couple of Muscle Machines in the collection. This is just wacky, dude. The wheels are crazy. I dig them. Yep, crazy extras, crazy extras. What is in here? This is looking military. Alright, some crazy tank. Some antennas. I don't know if those are supposed to stick. Oh, yeah, they're probably supposed to stick up. What is this? Churchill? You're going to have to tell me what this came from. But it is a weird tank. And it's got treads that work. And like the wheels and stuff from the on the edges have like suspension. That's crazy. Yeah, that is weird. What is this from? That is pretty cool. Another unique piece for the collection. Very, very cool. And then we got another, looks like a couple of Johnny Lightnings in here. Here we go, hair. Alright, so Salt Lake Police Department. This is a crate. Oh, that's cool. Sweet 86 Chevy El Camino. I do not have an example of this tooling, and it is a crazy looking tooling with this cover on the back. Does the hood open? I think it does, but it's, well, maybe it doesn't, I'm not sure. Is this racing? Oh, this is a Racing Champions, not Johnny Lightning. Weird. That's a weird tooling. What is this one? This is a Hot Wheels tow truck. Talladega 500. That's kind of cool. It's in good shape. It's a little dirty. It's got rubber tires. That's pretty neat. And we still have a couple more things to look at. Let's check out whatever's in this little baggie first. What? From the outside, I wasn't sure what it was going to be. Alright, so, for you people that probably aren't familiar with this band, what do you think this is? Well, I know it's a Porsche, right? What brand is this? It is a Seiko. Porsche Cayman. I have a couple of Seiko in my collection, not many. This one's seen a little bit better days. It's got a chip on the top and stuff like that, but that is okay. And doors open on this thing. These Seikos are really kind of made to be toys. Kids to play with. They got a lot of, they're very robustly built. They're very, they roll. They got rubber tires, but that is pretty awesome, dude. I'm really glad to add that to my Porsche collection and my very, very tiny amount of Siku that I have. That's really cool. All right, so I think this is the last of it, guys. What an amazing box. Again, thank you so much. Sorry you're going to be terribly disappointed when you open the box I sent you, because it literally is exactly what we traded for. I didn't really have time to really think about it or put in any extras, but I will make it up to you probably in hopefully being able to successfully put headlights in that Kyosho. Here's a weird one. It's an Escort, right? Ford Sierra. This is one of those lights and sound ones, I think. Maybe not. I know some of these, lit up. This is 009 Airport Security. It appears that someone painted this car. Yeah, it looks definitely like that's what happened. I wonder if it is one of those lights and sound one where you push down. If it is, the electronics should still probably be inside of it. That's why it's got a blacked out window. It would be a cool one to make a custom with. And then we got a interesting little U-Haul trailer. It's also a Matchbox. And this weird thing. What is this? It's a Ford Expedition Military Police. Is this a Maisto? It's got a plastic base, but it's like heavy metal body. That's a weird one. So definitely did a good job. And that's it for this episode of just a good old-fashioned trade unboxing. Which, wow, sent me a lot of unique items. Like, this is really cool. Like, I don't even know what it is. I think it's a Maisto, but I could be 100% wrong. It's got a lot of detail. It's got taillights. It's got headlights. It's got basically full deco. Interesting piece. Definitely an interesting piece. The Tomica Premium stuff is definitely cool. Definitely a welcome addition. The basic one as well, of course. And he threw in a Revell lowrider. We got this crazy VW green machine. That is cool. Super cool. I'll probably open up this one in a 10 Car Tuesday episode in the future. We got those cool castings that I actually traded for, which were these basic Greenlights that I did not have for the collection. Very cool. What else did we get that was super awesome? The Super Treasure Hunt Fiat, which is surprisingly cool looking in person. And what else did we get? We got, let's just take a look at this Kyosho real quick. So I don't know if I'm going to do a video on how I'm going to do this. I'm going to polish this up a little bit too. I'm going to ask him too if these are really the final answer for the wheels that he wants on it. Because I might have some wheels that would actually look killer on this thing. And I don't know, maybe these were the ones that came with it? I don't think they were. I think they're Greenlight. Are they the same wheels as the Ford Fusion? Pretty close anyway. Anyway, I'll look up the car and find out what wheels actually came on. I don't think these are it because they don't fit. These axles seem a lot thicker than normal Kyosho wheels. Yeah, they're definitely not the originals. So what I'm going to do with this thing is probably put some headlights in it. And I think I should be able to pull it off. It actually has a lot of room in the front for possibly a battery. And even if I can get it to sit down with one screw, I think it will sit down pretty good. And coincidentally, I also just cleaned up my workshop finally, which has not been clean and able to be worked in since basically my son was born. And that was 3 years ago, so I haven't really done much for customs, at least in the last couple of years, and I'm kind of getting ready to get back on the horse with that. And this may be the first little project that gets it going. Let's see if I can get some headlights in this thing. Would be really cool to do taillights too, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull off that actually taillights might be easier than headlights. I'm not sure. But we'll do some playing around with this, and it is possible that this will end up being a series of videos showcasing what I do with this vehicle. I think the wheels are going to have to get changed, though. We'll see. All right, so that's going to be it for this. Well, we went 30 minutes. All right, awesome. All right, well, thank you guys very much for watching. Have yourself a great day, and thank you again, Andrew. You're a good dude, man. Thanks. You blew me away with this box. I can't believe that you threw in this much extra stuff. It's just crazy. All right, so thank you very much. Have a good day.